Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time. Let's play some Black Ops 7 Zombies. Today we're going to be working on prestiging this weapon here. We've got an SMG submachine gun carbon 57. I am going to go ahead and show you here. I've gone ahead and max prestigious, well, not max prestige. I prestige it once, but here you can see the camo that we've got. Now, if you would like to camo grind like I am, let me go ahead and put myself on screen. There we go. I am going through all of my guns and going through all of my headshots or my critical kills, and then going through and doing my specials. Now, the one reason I do not have this to gold yet is because there's a very specific type of camo challenge that's different in Black Ops 7 from Black Ops 6. This time, they are having a, there's two different types of ammo mod camo challenges, if you will. The first one is just going to say 300 kills with dead wire equipped. The other one will say, like this one, 300 kills with fireworks activations. That is going to mean that it actually has to proc on the zombie, which means it's going to have to activate. That takes quite a bit of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in game. I'll show you a couple of things that I'm doing to make that process go a little quicker, and maybe it'll help. So let's hop into game. All right, we are spawned in. Let's go ahead and get the power on and get going. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you up front, the damage barrel on this SMG is ridiculously high, but it's going to cause a lot, not ridiculously high, but it is going to give you quite a bit of a boost. Go over there, guys. However, what you're going to get is a lot of recoil, so it poses a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a learning curve there. I am on a PS4 Pro. I did modify it slightly, but just with an SSD. But as far as that's concerned, that means I'm on controller. Fun fact, you can play mouse and keyboard on console. I never knew that. But I have always been a pretty casual player, so I was a living room dad player for a while, and now I am set up at a desk, and it's a lot more fun. Now, one thing you can do, let's start with some tips here. Let's take a look at this camo while we're doing this. I'm going to show you how to get 13,000 points. So I don't use these timeout gobblegums, by the way. If you use them, I don't like you. But you'll see there, I've got 5,000 points for the red gobblegums. And then for your, I forget what these are called, legendary, but the orange ones are going to give you, I think, 3,000. Yep, there we go. Oh, 2,000. 2,500. So now we've got quite a bit of points to get started. Now, I'm not going to mention this anymore on my videos. I'm just going to say that this is how I'm going to play. But you'll notice here my zombies are actually outlined in a purple color. Now, before they were red, I was using the high contrast mode. The normal default is going to be a red, very bright color. That's going to, it's not cheating, but it does kind of feel like cheating a little bit. You're almost getting free depth perception when you're using it. However, what I did was I changed that to a lighter color slightly, and then I went to a different look. So if you go into your settings in interface and then readability and scroll down to color customization, this is where you can customize those colors. So I've gone ahead and changed myself to a lighter green, my team to kind of a teal color, and my party to another just slightly lighter green, so that everybody's the same color as me. And then my enemies are this kind of ethereal purple, I call it. But that's going to be, you know, the color that I have them. Now, what we've gone ahead and done also is I've put on the high contrast mode, but if you hit square here or on your computer, I'm sure it's a different button, but we've got two options. I've got full color and I've got outline. We've chosen to go with outline, so that is why my zombies here are only outlined in that purple color. Makes it a lot easier, again, to see what you're looking for. In the hazy environment, especially on Van Dorn Farm, it does help. But with the outlines, it's kind of a somewhere in between. And especially changing that color does make it easier. Alright, so now that we've got 13,000 points, let's open some doors. Oh, went the wrong way. Need my spray can. Now, rather than pack right now, I am going to go ahead and see if I can try my luck with the spores. Once I get a purple wrench or epic wrench and then pack 2, I usually won't do it anymore. I don't play long enough for it to give me ray guns or legendary tools or pack 3 crystals. I don't even know if I've heard of anybody getting one of those. Sit down. But it is possible. It is RNG, so it's going to be totally random. All right, we've got our toxic growth. It's not quite ready, so we will wait on that. Yeah, I love this camo here for the mastery on this weapon. This carbon fiber is pretty sick. I'm a big fan of the more minimalistic camos, maybe the cleaner ones. Although the graffiti is really cool on one of the ARs. Once we get dead shot, this recoil won't be as big of an issue. Let's go ahead and get that now. So here's a trick you can also try. Remember, there's wall jumping in this game, so if I want to get up there... Oh, come over here, guys. All I have to do is hop in and skip it and jump. Little trick shot there. There we go. I will say the ammo runs out on this really fast. I'm not a fan that the I don't like that the I forget what it's called, but the attachment that you get after prestiging it, prestige attachment, I guess is what it's called. I don't like that is less ammo, but I would imagine the trade-off for being able to move around quicker is going to be better. There we go. Blue tool. Now, I need to get... I think, yeah, I got just enough essence here. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Alright, there we go. I had to check something, because last game I thought it was bugged. Nope, it's working. Just takes a long time to get 300 activations. You're only going to get maybe for every 30 to 50 zombies at certain times you're going to get an activation. Now that is why it's important that we grab this next perk really quickly. We're going to grab 2 perks. First perk I'm going to grab is Volt Raid. And then I'm going to grab Elemental Pop. Now the reason I'm grabbing the Elemental Pop is so I can make that fireworks go off more often. There we go. I have the augment on where it will proc that more often. So you want to get that perk ASAP if you're doing this particular camo challenge. Come here, monkeys. Come up here. Now, if you have salvage on the ground, these guys will actually go for that, and they will consume it. So don't leave any, let's say you get a pack crystal out of one of these, never leave it on the ground. Oh, no. No more spore this round. He must have woke up. Maybe not. The round hasn't... Okay, it did flip. Okay. I wasn't sure if it flipped or not. Let's get through a couple more rounds and we'll come back. Hi there. Future editor Justin here. I forgot to record my audio on my microphone for the second half, so we are going to try again. Make sure I've got everything ready to go. Looks like I am hot on the mic. Earlier in my game, I was going for gold on this weapon. I already got it, so here's the camo for that. We're going to go ahead and grab our next weapon. Let's take a look here. Razor. Well, let's just go ahead and bite that off now and get it done. All right, we are back. I'm not fully ready to go. It looks like I'm still pack 1. Haven't had very good luck with my spores, but I do have at least epic rarity on my gun, and that's going to make a big difference. Alright, we're going to try and see if we can't get another one. Let's see. This one over here gone? Ah, shoot. Okay. Well, it's round 13. Come on. Looking for a kill streak. Don't want that. Now, I could very easily just go ahead and buy Pack-a-Punch as far as that's concerned, but I'm stubborn. Came a little too fast. Ooh, missed it. You gotta be a little careful about the guys that get stuck in here. They will just come right at you. You know what? I gotta grab some more gobbles. So the only reason I'm doing this, again, this is for my camo grind. I'm just going ahead and getting as much essence as possible. And realistically, that is going to be for me to get set up after I get a pack 2 crystal out of the spores. Man, I'm going by Jug. There we go. Nope. I want to be there. So if you draw them into your toxic growth there, it's going to slow them down tremendously, especially if you have the augment, where it's going to slow them down more. I just need them off of me for a second. It's not too bad. I mean, for a field upgrade, that works pretty well. Alright, did we get another one? Nope. Let's try our luck over here. I think I've had the best luck, the one by the barn. But I'll go to this one. How are you guys today? Come on, what'd you drop? Yes, that's what I want right there. Let's go. That's taking care of business. Get out of there. Made me move in my chair. Sit down. Did you want me? No? Okay. I like to jump around. Oh, there's Pooh Bear. Oh. Run, Luke, run. I have a plan, and it involves this. Okay, I gotta get some jug here. Go over there. Go. Let's grab some goodies. Reload is pretty slow as well. Oh yeah, it's nice to have that speed back. Yep, I'll take it. You guys tell me if you guys are having some lag like I am. I mean, I'm getting I mean, do you see that? That stutter? Horrible. Alright. Now let's see if what we've got here. Alright, we're still working on criticals. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get pack 3 real quick. Need one more. I was watching Milo play earlier on Ashes, and he had a flavor hex, and he got a gift card for that. And I thought the gift card actually is way better than some of the other ones, like a Wonder Weapon. Not right now, I don't need that. Oh, of course I get my double points now. That's okay. We didn't need it. He literally did sit down. Hey, sir. Ooh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You're missing a head. Yeah, you're missing a head. What's this? Interesting. I don't really need anything else, but I could use some more essence. Or not essence, salvage. And what is this? The RK9, I think? Yeah. This is a burst weapon. Normally I'm not a big fan of that, but it does make it quite a bit easier to control ammo, which is nice because ammo is hard to come by. Alright, Alright, we got enough to go legendary. We don't worry about that. Ooh, that. He said, "Rah, rah, rah." That didn't work. Not a zombies camo, but not bad. Overall, I do think that the camos are better this year, for sure. I just am not a fan of infestation. Just want the ammo, guys. I don't like that one. This works out better. Ooh. Man, that came fast. Massacre! Get out of there. How did I end up with Molotovs? Oh, I picked one up at the beginning of the game. Silly me. These tricks are for kids. What do we get here? Mystery perk. That's what we want. Those mystery perks are perma perks, guys. If I'm wrong on that, please tell me. But I believe that's how that works, unless it's only in ashes that works that way. Oh, he just exploded. Alright, we need a few more perks, guys. Let's go ahead and get those. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, essentially, you know, this is how you're going to get set up really quick, really fast. It's only round 22. That's still pretty low in the scope of things. Normally go till 36 or higher. But we'll probably let these guys take us out and just call it good. Again, I am sorry guys about the multiple games and having to hodgepodge this together, but I would feel horrible if I couldn't finish this. Tomorrow I'll be going out of town, and I need to do it before I do that. Kind of want to have the bear take me out, so let's see if we can get him to do it. At the time I'm recording this, it's a little later, so if I look tired, I apologize. Where's the bear? Come on. Let's have a little fun. So again, what you're looking to do here, ways that you can make your life so much easier. Bring in some gobblegums that you have a lot of and you're not using. For instance, I play a lot of solo, so I don't use near-death experience. Ever. So I'm bringing those in, and those are giving me 5,000 essence per. So I would highly recommend bringing in some gobblegums. Set yourself up with that toxic growth. If you aren't able to use toxic growth, I would highly recommend Ether Shroud. It's going to be very good against the bear And then as far as your weapon, you know, I'm going with pretty much everything in the game, so I haven't found one that's made my life too hard, except for the original pistol, and getting the power on here can be challenging, but it's not impossible. It's all about how much patience you have. Alright, no bear, no bear. I don't even really need to do this, but I've got an extra one, so I might as well. It's like a box of chocolates, you don't know what you're gonna get. Nice. I think I heard a bear. Ah, there we go. Come on, bear. Kill me. Hit me. Oh my gosh, the toxic growth is killing him. Come on. There goes my diamond wish. Now that's cool. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we get the bear. Come on. Oh, we got chipped. Okay. Pretty cool. Well, that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and just remember, it's just a game.